Going to the bathroom in the middle of the night must really suck for students at Hogwarts.
You have a limited number of heartbeats in your life. You can literally hear the countdown to your death.
Will we go to classic car shows in 40 years and be like, oh nice, a 2022 Camry?
CTE is shaking grown-up syndrome.
If the end of V for Vendetta happened in the real life, the soldiers would have just killed them all.
Every time a celebrity signs an autograph, they end up slightly devaluing every autograph they've ever signed.
Movies also raise you like a parent in that you're accidentally trained to believe that life has a coherent narrative structure.
A congenitally deaf person witnessing someone whistling for the first time must feel incredibly confused.
Jeans are one of the few things that look better the more they get worn out.
We are made from the same elements as stars, making us the universe's way of observing and understanding itself.
Young girls wear makeup to look older, and older women wear makeup to look younger.
Any car can technically be a fire truck if you put a fire extinguisher in it.
It is difficult to write a character with a fundamentally different sense of humor than yours.
Italy was boot-shaped before boots existed.
We're all just slaves to written text. If you see a word, you have no choice but to read it.
Your belly button was your first mouth.
Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
Plants can't eat in the dark.
For every inspirational story about overcoming hardships and emerging successful against the odds, there's probably 100 more about those who don't turn out successful, and then no one hears about them again. Now for a quick break. Stay tuned for more shower thoughts.
The type of video games which have the least amount of unique songs made for them are usually music games.
A chick who didn't want to admit she got knocked up indirectly caused countless people to be burned at the stake.
There isn't any job quite like a lifeguard's. Employers have hired them to make sure people don't die in their establishment.
It makes more sense for Princess Peach, who is actually a queen, to marry Bowser, who is a king, rather than Mario, who is a plumber.
Saying 1 to 3 is the same as saying 1, 2, 3.
The most annoying thing about popcorn is getting kernels stuck in your teeth, yet movie theaters don't provide toothpicks.
Billboards are the cereal boxes of the road.
At the beginning of every disaster movie, there is a scientist being ignored.
Gen X is the last generation to experience society before the internet takes over. Gen Z is the last generation to experience society before AI takes over.
People who are afraid of the dark must have a high electric bill.
I'm Montgomery Jones.
And I'm Amalia Dupre. Thank you so much for listening, and we'll be back tomorrow with more mind-bending shower thoughts. Goodbye for now. If you like the soothing background music in my calming voice, then check out my other podcast called Terra Vitae, a daily guided meditation podcast. Embark on tranquil journeys through diverse natural landscapes, exploring the serenity and healing power of the natural world. Search for Daily Guided Meditation and look for Terra Vitae, or check the show notes page for the link. This podcast was produced by Klassic Studios. Please see the show notes page for source credits.